Over $77,000 for this 2026 Acura MDX Type S. That's a lot of money for an Acura MDX, even if it is a Type S. But we're back here at the Acura dealership because, again, I'm so surprised how much 2024 inventory they have and how much inventory they have had that's been sitting for over 600 days. One vehicle's been here over 670 something days sitting on the lot, and there's at least 10 2024s that are actually for sale here. So you got to think about all those 24s, and there's 26s here at the same time. But the dealership, they add a lot of BS, man. You guys see this right here? $2,500 extra brings it to $57,800, and the original MSRP is $55,000. But here's the other problem. The dealership has, it was on the website, $899 documentation fee, and then some sort of D&H fee for $1,200 or 11 something. So it's like, what is going on? An $899 doc fee, that's insane. I mean, the dealership over here, I think they're $129 or $169. So for an Acura dealership, but they're the only Acura dealership in the area. And right now they're redesigning. So I'm gonna go show you where all their cars are, because they have a lot completely full of vehicles. They have hundreds and hundreds of Acuras, and they don't sell that much volume. So they have Acuras probably for years to come, and they have 24 still here. All right, 2025 TLX tech package. Look at that add-on, $2,500. Can't forget about all this stuff, man. Look. Insane. 48, but original MSRP over here 47. And here's the other deal with Acura. I mean, look at that, the 2.0. This TLX used to offer a V6 and a 2.4 turbo. I mean, 2.4 naturally aspirated, my bad. And the ILX used to have a 2.4 naturally aspirated, super reliable. And then they brought back, I guess, the Integra and all this stuff, and now it's turbo this, turbo that, probably CVT. So Acura is losing its name. They're living on past reputation. But the the V6 was super reliable when it didn't have any cylinder deactivation or anything. And the 2.4 naturally aspirated 4-cylinder was super reliable too. But they got rid of the ILX, they're getting rid of the TLX, and they're also, they got rid of the RLX. So the whole lineup has completely shifted. Let me show you this, and then let's go up to yeah, you can see this has been here a while. Their package is fading away, 39 grand, but the original MSRP is 36 for this 2025 Integra A-Spec. That's a lot of money, 40 grand for this little car. But let's go up to their overflow lot, because that's where we're gonna see hundreds and hundreds of Acuras, some that have been sitting over 600 days. We're back here at their overflow lot, where you're gonna see hundreds and hundreds of Acuras and some of their pre-owned inventory as well, because there's no room down there. But still, there are hundreds and hundreds of brand new Acuras, and it's crazy how many they have in stock, because I'm telling you, Acura is very low volume. Look at this, $2,400 extra, and look, 58 from 55, and it's window tint and paint protection included. Well, it's definitely not, it's included for a lot of money. You're paying all that money for it, but still, look how full this lot is, and it just keeps going. And you're gonna see some used cars sprinkled in, but it's not even their only lot. Last time I didn't show you guys good enough this lot back here, because it's literally lot after lot after lot of brand new vehicles. You guys see all those Acuras back there? Completely full. So there's a whole back lot back there. Then you got, this is, I guess, their main lot now, because there's so much of them, they don't know what to do, and they're working on it down there. But there's just not that much room for how many vehicles they have. And you got to think, I'm going to show you a 2024 in a minute, at the same time as we just saw a 2026. So that's not good. And multiple vehicles been sitting over 600 days. So that's a long time, especially for an Acura. 51,000, but original MSRP is only 58. 2025 RDX, just an RDX tech, you're spending over $50,000. And the sad part is, Acura, Honda, Toyota, you know, those are the worst dealerships to deal with. They always feel like they're selling some superior product that's worth more and all this stuff. And it's like, no. You know what I mean? Especially Acura, Honda, they have gone downhill, just like Toyota too. It's a bad situation where these brands are going, but the dealerships act so entitled, like we have to do markups of $2,500 still. And it's, come on, you got all this inventory. Why would you ask over MSRP? If I guarantee you, I could probably walk in and get it below if you negotiate, but they're looking for that sucker that's gonna walk in and just pay the actual window sticker and all the add-ons and $899 dock fee, which probably don't sound bad to some of you guys because in Florida, I've heard of $1,000, $2,000 dock fees, but here in this area, they're normally $200 to $300. They don't get higher than that, and some states have laws, but if you go to Florida, I'm talking $1,000, $1,500 dock fees is what I've heard of, but still, $899. On top of all the other BS they're doing, it's not cool. Yeah, here's the 2024. Can you guys see? 2024 MDX. We just saw a 2026, $59,000, and it's a tech package. You know, at least Acura still offers the V6. You know, at least they're still putting the V6 in the MDX, which who knows how long that's going to last. But still, for the price you're paying, now this thing's probably been here over 600 days sitting on the lot. It's a 2024 model. It's already 2 years old, basically. So it's a mess of what's going on, but this is how much new inventory they have, and you can negotiate, but then you got to deal with the dealership, and they love to play game after game after game. I think they add, some of them have, it's just crazy. I mean, the $899 dock, on top of the $2,500 package, on top of this, on top of that. I mean, some of these people are getting completely screwed over bad. And I think this was the other, they change up the packages all the time. I mean, look at this one. This will be different than the other packages that we just saw. Why are they changing it up? Inconsistency is not a good thing at a dealership. Look at this. $34.95 plus $9.95 equals, I mean, come on, original price is $51 all the way down to $55. I mean, are you kidding me? You're gonna add $4,000? Do you think you're providing $4,000 in additional value? No, I mean, come on, let's be real. And that's why your dealership is so full. That's why you're gonna have a rough time selling all these Acuras, and they're just gonna keep sitting. Let me know what you think. Some people, they think Acura has gone downhill. Some people think Honda is kind of living on that past reputation. Let me know what you think. Have a great day and stay blessed.